Today we are going to see the FED FOMC meeting, and this is one of the most important days for Bitcoin this total bull market year. So make sure you're ready, because I'm going to talk about exactly that. I will also talk about the Bitcoin price action, I will talk about the Ethereum price action, and we will take a deep dive in towards altcoins. So make sure you're ready, because I'm going to share the most important information for today within this update video. But first of all, make sure you subscribe on my channel and you watch and like my latest YouTube video, because that would be highly appreciated. And for now, let's just dive straight away into the Bitcoin price action, because Bitcoin is still consolidating within this falling wedge, and that's ultimately be looking bullish. But I also in this video want to talk a little bit about the more bearish downturn we are seeing in the market currently, on that somewhat of a bigger perspective, guys. Because if we look at the Bitcoin price action, of course we have been seeing that massive trend reversal to the downside lately, and we need to talk about the next support level which Bitcoin could be touching before we are seeing a reversal to the top side, or we are, for example, seeing further downside momentum which could be initiating a bear market. And exactly this level, and this is basically the level where Bitcoin made that first all-time high in 2024, and I'm expecting that exactly at that level a massive accumulation zone will be laying. That is going to be a level where a lot of people will be looking to increase their Bitcoin positions. And if the buyers will be strong enough there, then we are definitely going to see a massive reversal to the top side. But if something like that doesn't happen, it could definitely be initiating the bear market if we, for example, break below it. So this is a very important level to be watching, definitely because we are going to see such an important meeting today. So yeah, that's exactly what we need to look at. Another scenario could be that Bitcoin regains a lot of momentum on that daily trend. And that could be, for example, the MACD turning a little bit bullish right now, and also the stock RSI creating a bullish cross. This is definitely not enough yet to say that the Bitcoin daily trend has flipped very bullish, but also from here we could be seeing that reverse to the top side. But I personally think that this is the most important accumulation zone for Bitcoin, because you can also see that once we broke into that consolidation, we've created those massive wicks, definitely a lot of buy orders laying within this accumulation zone, and that's definitely very important for the Bitcoin price action. But if the Bitcoin price just slightly moves up from here, then we will enter that zone where a lot of short liquidity is laying. And Bitcoin tends to move to the places where the most liquidity is laying. So if we can break in towards that zone, there we could definitely see a massive short squeeze, in my opinion. And if we are going to see so, that will definitely push the Bitcoin price a lot higher, and maybe even back within that consolidation zone I was talking about. So that's definitely looking good, but we need a little bit of a bullish catalyst for that. And the bullish catalyst could be the FED FOMC meeting today, because this is the most important meeting we are going to see this year, because there are two scenarios: or the Fed's going to be hinting on QE or on QT. And if we are going to see QE this year, then Bitcoin, crypto and stocks will explode. Powell just needs to say a little bit slightly bullish about the economy, about crypto, the markets, etc., and then we could definitely be seeing a massive rally to the top side. So that's why today will be so important. I'm not expecting that Bitcoin will drop. I'm not expecting that Bitcoin will crash very hard today, because the traders are already pricing in that we are not going to see rate cuts during this FOMC FED meeting. So I'm not too worried about that, because markets are normally very efficient. So probably these rate cuts are already priced in yet. But if Powell is going to say something very bearish, for example about the inflation, yeah, then we are definitely going to have a problem. But if he's going to say something bullish, it will work the other way around, and Bitcoin will pump to the top side. Keep a close eye on my Twitter page over here, because I will definitely be updating everyone about the latest news about that FOMC meeting, of course. And yesterday we also saw some positive Bitcoin ETF inflows, which is great to see. The last 3 days we saw inflows to the Bitcoin spot ETF, and that's definitely very positive, because yeah, these are just very big buys, and those buys are just eating up a lot of the sell pressure. So I hope this trend is going to continue. This is definitely looking very good right now. The Ethereum ETF is not looking that good. The Ethereum ETF is still seeing outflows, not too big of outflows, but yeah, still outflows. So that's definitely not too bullish. And yeah, we saw that BlackRock bought a massive amount of Bitcoin yesterday, and that's ultimately be very bullish for the Bitcoin price action. And for now, I want to take a little bit of a deeper dive into towards the Ethereum price action, guys, because Ethereum is, in my opinion, heavily undervalued. But Ethereum is right now trading slightly above this support line again. And for Bitcoin, this was the most important support line. I think this is the most important support line for Ethereum. And if we break below the support line, yeah, from there we could definitely be seeing some very aggressive have a price action to the downside. I think this is the most important support line for Ethereum, and we definitely need to hold this. If we can bounce from here, yeah, then we could definitely be moving higher in this consolidation zone we are trading in. But first of all, Ethereum needs to reclaim this consolidation box. Once we do so, we can move higher within that consolidation box, and then we could be moving to the top side, which would mean a 2x trade from here, and that would of course be absolutely massive. And I still think that Ethereum is experiencing a massive bear trap right now. If the Bitcoin price action is going to turn a little bit more bullish, then this is definitely going to be one of the biggest Ethereum bear traps I've ever seen. And once we reclaim this range low over here, we will definitely be moving to that range high, and there, yeah, as I said, that will mean a 2x trade from here, and that will be absolutely massive for Ethereum. And we can also see that Binance is heavily increasing his Ethereum holdings. They bought, or they definitely added over 600 million this week alone. So yeah, definitely something massive is coming for Ethereum, and I'm definitely very excited to see how that's going to play out. Altcoins are also on this very important support level, so we can basically see everywhere that both Ethereum, the small altcoins, Bitcoin, are all trading at massive support levels or close to massive support levels. And today is just going to be a decision day for the markets. And this is just going to be absolutely insane. And of course, for altcoins, we need to hold the support level. If we don't hold the support level and break below it, yeah, then we are definitely going to see some very negative price action, and maybe even entering that bull, maybe even entering that bear market. And if you look at the altcoin season index, we can see that altcoins are heavily oversold right now, but this is definitely a very great moment to be accumulating more altcoins, because the altcoin season index can simply not move too much lower than it is already trading at. And guys, if you want to say Bitcoin altcoins yourself, make sure to do it on Blowfin over here. I've linked this platform below under my latest YouTube video. Make sure to check it out if you want to say Bitcoin altcoins yourself. And guys, that was it for today's update video. I hope you guys enjoyed this update video, and definitely keep a close eye on my Twitter page today, because I will be updating everyone about that FOMC FED meeting, because this is going to be an absolutely massive day for the markets. And guys, that was it for today, and I'll speak to you guys within the next update video tomorrow.